Come in.
Gotcha.
Have a seat.
Thank you. Hello.
Hello. I know we spoke a bit off camera, but I'd like to tell the audience and everybody else, what is your name?
Well, my name is Sir Arthur Eddington.
And tell us a bit about your project.
Let's see. My project, to sum it up, is about the solar eclipse observations.
And what exactly were these solar eclipse observations trying to find?
Well, to begin, the purpose of this observation is to perform the first experiment about Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity. And you might ask, what is his theory about? Well, simply put, his theory explains the force of gravity. As we all know, is that we think the Earth is being pulled towards the sun while it's orbiting, but actually there is no such force. It's just the geometry of space and time.
Okay, and where did you perform this experiment?
You see, we had to make a decision on that location. It was quite hard, but we ended up choosing two places, okay? This was also occurred in the year 1919. One of the places was on a remote island of Principle off the west coast of Africa, while the other one was on the other side of the globe on Sombre, Brazil.
Okay, and what other significant events were happening around the time of this experiment?
I think the most significant event occurring while I was doing this experiment was World War One.
Okay. Who else was involved in your project?
There was many people that were involved in my project, but the most significant person would be, I had to sneeze, I apologize. His name is Frank Watson Dyson. He was also involved with this project with me.
And as opposed to him, what exactly was your role in this project?
Okay. My role in this project was to lead one of the teams to one of these islands, which I led the team to the remote island of Principle off the west coast of Africa, to measure the position during this eclipse. The reason why we had two teams, though, is just in case if there were clouds above my island, the team in Brazil could also perform this experiment observation. So it was a balance between the two teams.
And what impact did your project have on the physics community?
Just to sum it up, my project had an impact that supported Albert Einstein's general theory of relativity in the physics community.
Okay, and this is a little foreboding, but how do you think you will die?
Well, currently, I have cancer, so I expect my death will be caused by cancer, unfortunately.
Sorry to hear that. Do you have any other closing remarks for our viewers?
Thanks for listening, and I am glad we had this interview.
Okay.
Ciao.